Hello, how to solve this exponential problem? This is n to the power of 1 over 2 plus this is negative n to the power of 1 over 2. And this equals 32. We are solving for all values of n that satisfies this equation. Now, if you have a power 1 over 2, this equals square root of a. So, n over 1 over 2 will give you this is square root of n plus this is square root of negative n. And this equals 32. So the next thing we can do will be to move this over here. We have square root of n equals 32 minus square root of negative n. Now at this point, there is square root here and there's square root here. We can decide to take the squares of both parts of this equation. I have this raised to the power of 2. I have this raised to the power of 2. So what happens here is that this eliminates this. I have n equals for this. You are simply going to have this 2 minus square root of negative n times 32 minus square root of negative n. So from here, I have n equals 32 times 32. Or if you don't want to do it that way, let's do it this way. Let's apply this identity. If you have a minus b raised to the power of 2, this will give you a squared plus b squared minus 2ab. So in this case, this is my a and this is my b. This is my a and this is my b. So we apply this identity. So we are going to have n equals, this is 32 to the power of 2 plus our b is this, which is square root of negative n. We raise it to the power of 2 minus 2 times 32 times square root of negative n. So from here, I have n equals 32 power 2. That is 32 times 32. We can multiply that out. 2 times 2, 4, 2 times 3, 6, 3 times 2, 6, 3 times 3, 9. You add up 4, 12, 2, carry over 1 out here, 1024. That's 1024 plus this will cancel this. We have negative n. So this plus will multiply negative n minus this is 64 times root of negative n. So from here, we have n equals 1024. This will give us minus n minus 64 times root of negative n. So what else are we going to do? I can move this over here. It becomes n plus n. This is negative. It will turn to positive. And this equals 1024. Then minus 64 times root negative n. So from here, n plus n, this is 2n equals 1024 minus 64 times root of negative n. So what do? I can divide each of these by 2. I divide this by 2. I divide this by 2. I divide this by 2. So from here to cancel 2, I have n equals 1024 divided by 2. This is 512. 512. This divided, that is 32. Then, what I can still do is I move this over here. N minus 512 equals, this is negative 32 times square root of negative n. Since we still have square root here, I decide to take the squares again of both parts of this equation. So if you expand this using the same identity, a squared minus b squared equals a squared plus b power 2 minus 2 times ab. This will give me a power 2, that's n power 2, This is my A, this is my B. Then plus 512 power 2 minus 2 times n times 512. Then equals this. If you raise it to the power of 2 simply means we have negative 32 to the power of 2 times square root of negative n to the power of 2. You will just distribute this to each of them, right? So from here, you simply have n power 2 plus 512 power 2. You multiply this out, you have negative 1024n. And this equals, this negative raised to the power of 2 will cancel out. 32 times 32, we have done it before. 1024. This cancel this, we have times negative n. So from here, you have n power 2 plus 512 power 2 minus 1024 n equals, this multiply this, you have minus 1024 n again. So from here, you move this over here, it becomes positive. You have n power 2 plus 512 power 2 equals minus 1024n plus 1024n. So from here, you have n power 2 plus 512 power 2 equals negative this plus the same thing will give us 0. So at this point, we move this over here. We have n power 2 equals, this is negative 512 power 2. So what do? We take the square root of both part of this equation. The square root cancel the square. We have n equals, this is plus or minus. But there's minus here. I have square root of negative 1 times square root of 512 power 2. Square root of negative 1 here will give me complex number I. This cancel this. I have n equals plus or minus I times 512. So I have n equals, if you multiply this out, you have I 512. That is n1 equals that, and n2 equals negative times I 512. So these are the two complex solutions that we have. Now what I want you to do is to insert those complex values back into the equation, and let's see if it's going to satisfy. Drop it on the comment box. This is what I want you to do. Check. I want you to insert this value. n1 equals positive 512 times I. I want you to insert this value right here. That means you have n power half plus or minus n power half equals 32. I want you to insert this value here. You have complex number I 512 raised to the power of 2 plus the same thing, negative I 512 raised to the power of 1 over 2 equals 32. I want you to solve this and drop it on the comment box. Let's see if we are going to have 32. Do it and drop it on the comment box. Then let's see if you're able to get it right. So guys, thank you, and don't forget to do the assignment. See you again.